Turkey, the final group game in Group B. So far, so good for the French team, who need a win to go into the semi-finals alongside Brazil. If they do that, they're going to relegate China to third position. Chinese looking on anxiously, hoping that this Turkish side, who've so far conceded 9 goals in this tournament, can come back into this match with the likes of Karaman, Kurbatoglu, showing been dangerous already in the first half. Martin Barron is the man who was everywhere for France, notably down that left-hand side in the opening period. Frederic Villarou, the French number 10, closest to us on this side. David Labard is the man who got the decisive goal for the French team. David Labar is the French number 8. It's going to be Barron and Villarou taking this corner. Ramazan Kunduz and David Labar. Kurbatoglu and Kunduz. Kunduz again. It's going to be picked up by Villarou. Abdullah Soumer clearing his lines for Turkey. Villarou looking for Barron.
Perdu. David. On a du mal à jouer simple. Voilà, Fredo.
Well, Ali Kavdar is the Turkish number 5. Drove his way all the way down the touchline by hook and by crook, and that was Karaman Kurbatoglu, by far the most dangerous Turkish player.
Substitution for Turkey, leaving the field number 11, Abdullah Soumer.
So Soumer taking a rest, and coming back onto the field is Mugahit Hussein Uzlu, who we saw in the first half. Ali Hidir Kurt, the Turkish goalkeeper, looking to catch the French defence unawares. Looking for Kurbatoglu with that long ball out of defence. This is Villarou. Kubatoglu again. He's a hard man to get hold of. One day soon he's going to get hold of that ball and it's going to fly to the top corner. You can see it coming because he's all action is Karaman Kubatoglu. Same man again, scrapping with David Lebar. That's Baron back in defense for France. Villaroo looking for Baron again. Good tackle. Oslu the man on the ball. Runs out harmlessly for Turkey. Good play by Kunduz. Knew the ball was somewhere. Abderrahim Maya for France. Got to say, there's some meaty encounters going on out there. Rarely see a Turkish player shrugging a chance to get a tackle in. Same could be said for the likes of Villaroo and Lebar and the rest of the French side. Here comes Baron. Good tackling back by Ramazan Kunduz. Likewise by Villaroo. I tell you, it's fierce stuff out there at the moment. Players are going to be feeling themselves after this game. Those bruises on the knees and the ankles in particular. Frederic Villaroo looking to double the French advantage.
Substitution for France, leaving the field number 10, Frederic Villaroo, on in his place number 9, Arnaud Ajax.
Arnaud Ajax, who plays in Toulouse in the south of France. Coming on to try and shake things up. 1-0 is enough, but the French coaching staff led by Toussaint Apoué know that one Turkish goal could be catastrophic for this French team. They want at least a 2-goal buffer to feel at all confident of going through. Meanwhile, the Chinese side look on and wonder if Turkey can pull something out of the bag. Chinese defeat depending exactly on what happens in this game. China losing earlier to Brazil, so quite simple for France. A win, they go through. China end up third in the group. A draw, not good enough for France. Turkey playing for pride and playing with a lot of pride after their 2 4-0 hammerings by China and Brazil earlier in the tournament.
Encore un seul, encore un seul. Un seul.
Karaman Kurbatoglu for Turkey, their most potent attacker. Yet to get rewards, I think, for his efforts. Here's the man who just came on, Arnaud Ajax for France. Ali Hidakurt looking for Kurbatoglu. He's got Abdurrahim Maya all over him, the Moroccan-born French defender. Another change coming up for Turkey, and Ibrahim Uzum is going to come back on. Ramazan Kunduz is going to take a rest, and Abdullah Soumer is also coming on the field of play. David Labar already got one goal for his side today.
David. David, écoute-moi. T'es à 9 mètres sur le montant gauche. 9 mètres à gauche.
Uzun, ya push abi, ya push.
Referee.
Wait. Tell them that. Okay. Ayakları kapat. Kahraman yapalım. Geri gel. Geri gel. Kahraman geri gel abi, geri gel. Abi geri gel. Varacak.
Mario Traviolino of Argentina bringing that Turkish wall back the requisite distance. Meanwhile, the French guide is asking permission behind the goal to indicate by sound exactly where the goal is by standing directly behind in the center. So David Labar can know exactly where the center of the goal is, and then tapping on the goalpost so he knows where left and right is as well.
Bon, écoute-moi David, écoute-moi, ici t'es plein axe. Montant droit. David, écoute-moi, je recommence. Ici t'es plein axe. Montant droit. Montant gauche. Ici t'es plein axe.
Well, it comes to nothing. 13 minutes to go in this match. Final one in Group B, with France on course for the semi-finals, but still with that sole one goal by this man David Labar in the first half from the penalty spot. Turkey in contention, and you couldn't have said that about their previous two games when they shipped 8 goals in total. Karaman Kurbatoglu seems determined to score. He's everywhere, and when he gets hold of that ball, it doesn't half fly. Not on target that time. His chance may come again. Martin Bannon for France, Labar inside.
va dans les buts là.
This is Arnaud Ajax. Being closed down by Abdullah Soumer, comes away with the ball. Quite a tussle between Ibrahim Uzim and Martin Barron, but Soumer gets a terrific stop in on Barron's progress. Kibetoglu, so unlucky. You can feel the frustration of the Turkish coach, Yücel Kaya. His team doing almost everything they can but score. Kibetoglu quite superb, as is this man, Martin Barron, equally unlucky. Good passage of play. Still a slender lead as Yücel Kaya shuffles his pack one more time. Taking off Uzum, bringing on back on Ramazan Kunduz. Soumer comes off again for the second time. And Mukahit Hussein Uzlu is also coming on to the five-a-side pitch. A draw for Turkey would be effectively for them a victory. They've got nothing from their previous two games. They'd also have the satisfaction of putting France out of the event, not allowing the French to go through to the semi-finals. If they get a goal and hang on for a 1-1. A draw no good for France. It will put China through. The French know that. That's why they're desperate for a second goal. It's not lost on Turkey either, and the likes of Karaman Kibetoglu up front. This is Barron and Uzlu.
Vers les buts, Nono, c'est à toi de faire la différence. Perdu. Joue avant de faire faute, Nono. Joue avant de faire faute. Oui. 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 Non, plus vite. Technique, technique. Viens, David, David, viens. Lance, lance. Oui. C'est pas fait. Arnaud, perdu.
Bit of anxiety from the Turkish keeper Ali Hidir Kurt. He knows the clock is counting down. They need that goal to get back into this game. Martin Barron. Kibetoglu, good tackle from Barron. Arnaud Ajax will come away for the French team, weave his way into centre position. Some tough tackles going in, not for the first time, from these Turkish defenders. France themselves know how to dish it out as well. All of it seemingly very fair given the constraints these players are performing under. Baron to shoot. I like Kubatoglu at the other end. He's a player who really does deserve to get his name on the score sheet. He's put in a lot of hard yards, a lot of tackles like that one. More than one occasion got near the area and had a shot that hasn't been on target. If it does get it on target, it's going to be a worry for the Turkish goalkeeper. Kubatoglu now. Getting his body in the way, making life awkward for Ajax. Goal scorer David Labar. Through on goal if he can get a connection, which he can't.
Substitution for France.
Well, Ajax is going to come off and Villaroo's going to return for the French team. Another player who gets through a lot of work for this French side. Very good first game against Brazil in that 0-0 draw. Villaroo making a real nuisance of himself in the middle. Man who comes from Montpellier, town with its own fine footballing traditions, plays for Bordeaux these days. Ramazan Kunduz. Kubatoglu being shepherded by Labar all the way. Villaroo can come away with this. Just over 5 minutes to go for France to hang on to this 1-0 lead. David Labar again tenaciously coming forward, looking to add to that first half goal. This is Vedat Yavuz coming on for Kunduz for Turkey. Final shuffle of the pack, possibly from Yücel Kaya, the Turkish coach. He'd love a goal, his team would love a draw. They probably deserve a draw as well. Oslu going close. But are the French going to hang on to this 1-0 advantage and progress into the semi-finals? So as things stand, France are second in the group and looking to move into that semi-final position where they'll play on Thursday. Just keeping an eye on Martin Barron, the team that tops Group A, which is one of 3 at the moment. Spain are playing Argentina later on today. They're both on 4 points. Great Britain on 2 points. Britain playing against Iran, so a win against Iran for the British side and a draw between Spain and Argentina. Then it all gets very technical and mathematical. But France at the moment, as things stand, looking to play probably Spain or Argentina in the next round. And that, of course, means the beaten finalists of 4 years ago, China, are nowhere to be seen. That have come 3rd in this group as things stand. But still time on the clock, and a Turkish goal changes that whole scenario. This is Villaroo, tussling, Ali Kavdar. David Labar, goal scorer. Vedat Yilmaz snapping away at his heels there. Oslu, Barron. Being told to go left, he's got support from Barron. Gets a bit of a clattering for his troubles, Labar. Tackles going in thick and fast from both sides. You saw Labar take a bit of a tumble. Villaroo went down there, and that's the Turkish number 7, Mukahid Hussein Oslu. Clash of heads, of course, not uncommon if you can't see where you're going in this form of football. So Ibrahim Uzum and Ramadan Kunduz to come onto the pitch for the last 50 seconds or so That was the nasty clash between Baron, who took one on the side of the face, and Uzlu. Vedat Yavuz going off. This is Uzum coming on.
And 6, Ramazan Kunduz.
David, écoute. David. Vous êtes à 9 mètres. David, je veux pas que tu frappes ici.
Ok, keeper.
Four-man defensive Turkish wall there for this free kick.
Ok, now silence.
David, l'axe c'est ici.
Guys.
L'axe c'est ici, le montant droit.
David, lâche le gaz tout.
Parle-moi,
5 secondes.
No, no play. Ready? Now silence. Guys, please.
David, les épaules vers moi. Ici, t'as l'axe. Montant droit. Gauche. Ici, des peines axe. Axe.
What a crack from Labar after getting the sounds from his guide behind the goal there. Baron Ali Kavdar needs to get rid of it. Rumbling out of defence. He's a hard man to stop when he gets going. And you can say that for a lot of the Turkish players who are not at all short on commitment. And look at that tackle. He's given his all today, Kurbatoglu. He's given it his all and perhaps a little bit more there, according to the referee, Mr. Travaglino. David Labar feeling his attentions. And well, David Labar's only got a few seconds to stay on his feet before the whistle goes for the end of the 50 minutes, and that will wrap up the group phase in Group B. 2 more games to come, though, of course. In an hour's time, Spain against Argentina in Group A. And wrapping up proceedings at the Riverbank Arena, Great Britain against Iran, the final game in Group A. David Labar's been told how much time there is left on the clock. He's got Villarreal ahead of him. He's going to just put it back into the Turkish area. Barra can get on the end of it. It could have been 2-0. But that's it, it's all over. Delight for the French team. They scored their first goal of the tournament. They've got their first victory as well. They weren't there 4 years ago, but this year they're into the semi-finals along with Brazil. That means China will make no appearance in the semi-finals this year. David Labar, the goal scorer. France beating Turkey by 1-0. And from Francis Collins at the Riverside Arena, thank you for watching. We'll talk to you again very soon.
So, in a thrilling denouement to Group B, it's Brazil who go through as group winners to the semi-finals. France needed a win and got a win. France are through to the semi-finals of the London 2012 Paralympic Games in 2nd place. People's Republic of China in 3rd and Turkey in fourth will both play their classification semi-finals on Thursday morning. But in a thrilling game, would you one more time show your appreciation to our athletes from Turkey? And first